Okay, our second element of digital competency is communication and collaboration. In the communication and collaboration factors, there are 6 sub-factors. We'll talk one by one. Number 1 is interacting through digital technologies. Do you know how to interact by using the digital technologies? If we talk about that, do you know how to use the social medias? Do you know how to share the data? Are you aware about the cloud computing communication platforms? I think all of you know about that. So this is the number 1. We call, if you are competent in interacting through digital technologies, that means you are digital competent on this part. Our second element is sharing through digital technologies. So in this part, you need to know how to share the data, from cloud sources. So do you know how to share the Google Docs, or how to share data from suppose OneDrive or Dropbox? So if you are familiar with that, that means you are digitally competent. Our number 3rd element of this communication and collaboration is engaging in interactions with the citizens through digital technologies. So do you know how to get the opinion from citizen? By applying suppose survey on social medias, survey in Facebook, Twitter, or do you know how to use the Google Forms, or do you know how to use the Survey Monkey? So if you know that, that means what? You can engage the citizens in various issues and you are competent on that part. And our number 4th element of communication and collaboration of digital competency is collaborating through digital technologies. So do you know how to collaborate with your co-workers or peers? So if you know, that means what? You are digitally competent. So these collaborations, like, do you know how to use the Google Calendar, OneNote? Are you familiar with the Google Keeps? Or do you know some kind of collaborating technologies or tools on your digital collaborations? So if you know that, that means you are digitally competent on these collaborations. And number 5th is Netiquette. So Netiquette is actually coming from the idea is etiquette. You are familiar with the idea of etiquette. So this is Netiquette. We call the internet behaviors. We call net behaviors. That from the net behaviors, that is called Netiquette. So are you familiar with this idea that is in the internet you need to follow some rules and regulations? You need to follow the common practice, behavior and principles. So if you don't know, that means you may engage on cyberbullying, or you may engage on engaging in damaging the reputation of others. So you need to know how to use the internet properly, and that is the Netiquette. And our number 6th element of collaborations and communication is managing digital identity. So you have lots of digital identity, like your social media identity, your Facebook account, Twitter account, LinkedIn account, all these your digital identity. Do you know how to manage that? And if you know, that means what? You are digitally competent on this managing digital identity. So these are our 6 sub-factors of communication and collaboration of digital competency.